Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a brandied cherry creamy polenta. Our ingredients include half a cup of dried cherries, which have been soaking overnight, and a third of a cup, or just enough to cover your cherries, of brandy. You can use cherry brandy or a regular brandy. I covered these and let them sit overnight so that they soaked up all of the brandy. I have a teaspoon of dried thyme, a half a cup of Romano cheese, 1 cup of coarse ground cornmeal, 4 tablespoons of butter, salt and pepper to taste, 4 cups of chicken broth, and 1 cup of heavy cream, some fresh thyme that I'm going to use just as a garnish, and then 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. I've started already by getting my chicken broth and my heavy cream up to boil. Also added salt. I'm going to add a little bit more. I say about a tablespoon of salt is normally good enough, but it is to taste, so if you want more salt than that, you can. You want to get that up to a boil, or it can be a low boil, and then you want to slowly stir in your polenta. You want to keep stirring so that it does not lump up. Keep stirring that polenta, cornmeal. Add your thyme and keep stirring. Then add your butter and continue to stir. Once you have those ingredients in there and it's boiling, you want to take your temperature down to simmer so that it does not pop. It's a lot like cooking grits, so it will pop. Turn this down to a simmer. We have all of our ingredients incorporated, minus the cherries. You just want to continue to stir. Get your cheese in there. You see it starts to thicken up pretty quickly. Ooh. You will get splashes sometimes. Just get that wiped right up and keep going. And we just want to stir until that cream cheese melts right into your polenta. It'll slowly melt in. Going to come back over to our cherries here. The cherries have soaked up most of the brandy, but as you see, it starts to turn red. So we want to make sure that we get just the cherries, only the cherries, and not all the extra juice, or you will end up with a pink polenta. So what I want to do is only get the cherries out. You can use this brandy in a drink or add it into anything else that you make, but really you just want to make sure that you get just the cherries included. It will turn a little pink, but if you add all that brandy, then you will have a truly bright pink polenta. Just going to stir. If it starts to get a little bit thicker than than what you like, you can add more liquid. I prefer adding more cream if it gets a bit thicker than I like. Then chicken broth, just because it helps with, since it's a creamy polenta. If it's not to your doneness, you can always cover it, let it cook for about 5 or 10 more minutes. Then when it comes to plating, you can put it anything you like. Since I am having a little bit of a dinner today, I'm going to plate it in a nice dish here, and also have a few sprigs of thyme in there just to bring out the display. So let's check and see how things are going here. Thickening up nicely. Okay. I'm going to do a nice cheesy, creamy polenta. Top it off with a few sprigs of thyme. And this is my Brandied cherry polenta, creamy polenta with thyme.